Finna make sure I set it up so where everybody can see me all on the Facebook since I can't go live on Facebook right now. They got me blocked off of that. So now I gotta find myself on fucking YouTube. Oh, there I am. Okay, all right. We're gonna get this. We almost got this cracking. Shout out to everybody that's already been subscribed. Oh shit, hold up. I gotta, turn that off. All right, there we go. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's already subscribed, liked stuff. All my consistent followers, all like 8 to 10 of y'all. Y'all are awesome. There I am, Rico's Rants. All right. All right. How y'all feeling this morning? Y'all good? Y'all doing all right? Everything going your way? Let me know what's cracking in the comments. I'm just making sure I'm posting everything so everybody can see me. All right, all right. And now I'm gonna go back to being me again and share that. Because there's always a way around with technology. Always a way around. Always. So, you know. Anyway, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? I have been having some fun conversations as of late. Yes, I'm finna pick my hair out all in front of y'all. And I figured this would be a great time to go live and just talk about some of this shit. Maybe y'all give me a little rebuttal. Y'all tell me what y'all feeling about what I'm about to say, what I'm talking about today. Because today I'm talking about accountability versus cancellation. Because it seems like there has been a complete mix-up between holding somebody accountable and this devious cancel culture that everyone, usually right-wing or what do you call them, libertarian white dudes, or like just people that want to be assholes for the sake of being assholes and they want to protect it under free speech and all this other good stuff. Like, of course, I have to go back to the Joe Rogan situation. Like, everything was cool with the little, whatever apology and everything. Then all of a sudden it was, it's a hit job. It was a hit job. It wasn't a hit job when he was saying the shit. It wasn't a hit job when he was saying the shit. So why all of a sudden is it a hit job now? Is it because you got caught up and now you got to face consequences for shit you said? You know what I'm saying? It seems like a lot of these people that get caught up in these situations, really, they're afraid of the consequences. And they get, as soon as they get backed into a corner with the consequences, all of a sudden it's like, and now they have this scapegoat in cancel culture. There's this easy scapegoat. There's an easy way to just be like, all right, cool, I'm going to blame it on cancel culture. Because cancel culture is so bad. It's so horrible. And in all honesty, it started out as something relatively dope. You know what I'm saying? I remember when people first started talking about canceling people not that long ago, and it was like rapists and sexual offenders, you know what I'm saying? Sexual assaulters was getting canceled left and right. Racists was getting canceled left and right. And then, it turned kind of into like, whoever I don't like is getting canceled today. Whoever something I don't like is getting canceled today. Now, sometimes the shit be valid, sometimes it don't. I'm not going to sit here and say every time somebody's ever screamed out, we need to cancel such and such, it was always bullshit. No, some of the times it was bullshit. But everyone should be held accountable to their word. If you've said some shit, you got to back it up. If you said something offensive, at the very least, you know what I'm saying, you could apologize to those that feel offended. But screaming out cancel culture, it don't work. It don't work. That's why when they asked Snoop, he said, I wish a motherfucker would try to cancel me. I wish they would. And literally a week later, sued for sexual assault. Crazy, right? Great. Very interesting how that worked out. Soon as motherfuckers started saying, as soon as he challenged that shit, Now I'm not gonna sit here with some like conspiracy theory bullshit and be like, oh, it's a secret cabal of people canceling people in Hollywood and black men and da 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 da. No, 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 no. But it's definitely a weapon that's definitely getting used against everybody, but definitely more against black people lately. And at the same time, every once in a while we get a good one. You know what I'm saying? We get somebody that we hadn't thought about in a while. And, people always, the argument is always, oh, they dig up stuff from your past. They dig up stuff from 10, 15 years ago. And then, oh, they want to cancel you for it. It's like, just say I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, that's really all they really want is an apology. And it's in a sincere apology, not just an apology for getting caught. Like you really got to think about what you said. Like that first apology from Joe Rogan almost sounded sincere. It really did, almost. And then it's a hit job and blah 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 blah. Like, come on now, that's where you lost me. But I think not everybody that everyone should be held accountable, but not everybody should be canceled. You feel me? That's really what it breaks down to, because who were we canceling first? Like I said before, rapists, pedophiles, motherfucking sexual assaulters. That's who we still need to be aiming at. And on top of that, we can't just be throwing those words around to people we don't like. We really have to be careful with this shit. Because every time we get something good, and when I say we, I mean marginalized people, you know, every time we get something good, we end up somehow getting it used against us. You dig? So we have to maintain the message, maintain the focus on who actually we got to get rid of in this society in power, and not just motherfuckers you disagree with on some everyday bullshit. I'm talking real, like Marjorie Taylor Greene should not be in Congress simply off of her views alone. They're not American. They're extremely racist, and on some they're really on some weirdo shit, But yet she's allowed to, get out here and say all her shit. So it's all about holding yourself accountable first, and then if you said some fucked up shit, just fucking own up to it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of politicians should really take that to mind, because we all done did something. We all done said something. Doesn't mean we all need to be canceled, but we do need to apologize with full hearts and minds, because apologizing just because you got caught, that's not it. Not changing your behavior, that doesn't really do anything. And not changing the way you think for real, not really going and asking the opinions of other people that might be feeling a certain way about it too. But there is a section of cancel culture that's become really toxic. It's become really toxic because yet again it's being used as a weapon. It's the same thing as it's like witch trials. It's all it is. It's like if somebody says something slightly off, you can definitely call them out. And if the shit sticks, it sticks. And usually what happens is the shit sticks because people start digging further into that person's past and they find more and more and more fucked up shit. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we need to get rid of that person. That person we don't need being, any kind of influence on anything, period. They need to be delegated to the fringes of the fringes of the fringes. These people do exist, but it's not everybody you disagree with. You know? It's not everybody you disagree with. It's usually the people right in your fucking face. It's usually the people with the loudest voices that need to be the fucking gone. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's you got to be loud and wrong. Now, mind you, let me say that loud and wrong, not loud and right, loud and wrong as hell. You got your Tucker Carlsons and Ben Carsons out there. You know what I'm saying? So these are the people we need to be canceling. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because a motherfucker don't like, your beliefs on, I don't know, because even I have to be careful what I say, or they, oh no, Rico's this, Rico's that. Nope, not gonna get me with that bullshit. Everybody, there's nothing wrong with sensitivity. That's something I'm seeing a lot of. Everyone likes to throw that word around. Oh, this new generation's so sensitive. So sensitive. Is it that we're so sensitive, or is it that you're upset that we're getting the treatment that you didn't? You know? Is that what it is? I don't know. I do not know. But I know that as time progresses, shit changes. And societies change and beliefs change. So expecting this generation or these kids or whatever, to go through the same shit you went through, have the same experiences you went through as an older person. Uh, no, times change and shit changes, and you have to flow with that. You know what I'm saying? You have to flow with that. And if you can't flow with it, you can't get surprised when that freedom of speech don't really equal that freedom of consequence. If you feel what I'm saying, and if you end up losing stuff for it, hey, that's the risk you took. And let's be real about it. None of us on these platforms, YouTube, podcasts, and stuff, and Spotify, and any of this stuff, all of us know what we're saying when we get on these cameras. Like, I'm live right now. I know exactly what I'm saying right now. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not reading no cue cards. I'm not doing none of that shit. Just like the rest of them. We know exactly what we're saying. We know exactly what's going to get us in trouble. We know what we can and cannot talk about. And it's not that it's a censorship thing. It's just that certain shit turns people off. Certain shit makes people go, hey, you know what? I'm not going to listen to that guy anymore. Certain shit makes people, hey, I'm not going to support that person's platform anymore. I'm not going to support this person in anything they do anymore because of this belief, or because they said this word, or because they said this phrase, or whatever, or because they hold this belief. These things happen. It's not censorship. It's fucking human nature. Not everybody likes what I say, and I don't like what everybody else says. Sometimes I'll be watching some YouTube shit and it sounds good, then all of a sudden it takes a left turn, I turn the shit off. End of story. You know? If it really pisses me off, maybe I'll get in the comments. Most of the time I don't, but And as an artist, also, with my band, people get on that page and get with the shit. And I choose whether or not to engage them. And most of the time I do because it's kind of fun. But I also make sure I got my shit behind me. I make sure I got my information straight before I engage these people, because most of them are trying to prove me wrong on technicalities and things of that nature. It's semantics and whatnot. But to wrap it up though, accountability is not cancellation, and cancellation is not the end all solution to anything, because everybody that's canceled has just been given another platform somewhere else to people where they believe their shit. And so now it's in an echo chamber. So now it can be even more powerful because the only people listening to it are people that are diehard fans of these people, diehard fans of these beliefs, diehard fans of these ideologies. So, yeah, accountability is where it's at. It's not about, it's about holding everybody accountable. Me, everybody, your mom, your dad, yourself, first and foremost, yourself, and everybody else around you, especially if you know shit is just wrong. Now, if it's an opinion, it's an opinion. Opinions are opinions, you know what I'm saying? But also understand that not every opinion is correct, not every opinion is valid. You feel? Especially if it's an opinion about, you know, a people who you don't know anything about. You dig what I'm saying? Or just, it's just certain words you can't fucking say as certain people. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do it, man. I'm not finna go up to no girl and be like, bitch. No, man. Come on, man. I ain't stupid. and so we already know what's cracking. So, don't worry about being canceled so goddamn much. And if you are so worried about cancel culture, if you're so fucking scared of cancel culture, think about what the fuck you're saying before you say it. That's not censorship. That's you thinking about what you're saying. That's you thinking about your brand. That's marketing 101. That's all that is. That's all that is. So, appreciate y'all for listening this Sunday morning. I'm going to get on up out here. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. I'm out. Peace.